Greetings from Rogni College of Engineering and Technology. This is Wesley Jacob, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rogni College of Engineering and Technology. In this video lecture, I am going to present on the topic refrigeration and air conditioning. First of all, what is refrigeration? Refrigeration is the science of producing and maintaining temperatures below that of the surrounding temperature. In simple, the system temperature is maintained lower than the surrounding temperature. So in this refrigeration, we are removing heat from a substance to be cooled. So in simple, we can say that cooling or removal of heat from the system. So the equipment employed to maintain the system at a low temperature is termed as refrigerating system. The system which is kept at low temperature is called refrigerated system. Next we shall see what are the possible ways of refrigeration. So there are three possible ways. So one is by melting of a solid. Next is by sublimation of solid. And the third is by evaporation of a liquid. So most of the commercial refrigeration is produced by the evaporation of a liquid called refrigerant. So what are the characteristics of an refrigerant? So, so the first characteristic is high latent heat of vaporization, low boiling point and freezing point, non-toxic and corrosiveness, non-flammable, high thermal conductivity, easy to handle, and high COP. So what are the commonly used refrigerants? Air, ammonia, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, Freon 12, methyl chloride, methylene chloride. Next, what are the applications of refrigeration? So the major applications are ice making, transportation of foods above and below freezing, industrial air conditioning, comfort air conditioning, chemical and related industries, medical and surgical aids, processing food products, oil refining, and synthetic rubber manufacturing, and freezing of food products. So next we shall see what are the types of refrigeration systems. So there are mainly four types of refrigeration system. One is ice refrigeration. In this refrigeration, we cool the space by means of having ice in a cabinet. Next system is air refrigeration system. In this air refrigeration system, air refrigerant is used. On expansion of air, it absorbs heat from the system, and on compression of the air, the refrigerant gets cooled. So the next two systems are vapor compression refrigeration system and vapor absorption refrigeration system. So we shall see one by one. First, the vapor compression refrigeration system. So it shows the diagram of vapor compression refrigeration system. So here the following components are used in this vapor compression refrigeration system. The following components are compressor, discharge line, condenser, receiver tank, liquid line, expansion valve, evaporator, suction line. First of all, we see the functions of the parts. So first there is a compressor. So what does the compressor do is the compressor compresses the low pressure vapor refrigerant into a high pressure, high temperature vapor refrigerant. So after from compressor, the refrigerant gets entered into the condenser. While coming inside the condenser, the refrigerant is at high temperature and high pressure. In this condenser, the heat exchange takes place and the refrigerant gets cooled and the phase change occurs. Only the phase change occurs. So the phase change will be from the vapor to liquid. So when the refrigerant comes out of the condenser, it will be at high temperature, high pressure liquid. So the next line is the receiver tank. In the receiver tank, this high pressure liquid gets stored. And the next component is the expansion valve. In the expansion valve, the high pressure, high temperature liquid get converted into a low pressure, low temperature liquid. After the expansion valve, the refrigerant gets entered into the evaporator. In the evaporator, the low temperature, low temperature, low pressure refrigerant so gets heated, and in evaporator it absorbs heat from the confined space or from the refrigerator. So what is the purpose of the refrigerator is to maintain the low temperature inside the confined space. So heat has to be removed. So that heat is get absorbed in the evaporator. In this evaporator, the refrigerant phase change happens from liquid to vapor. So after the evaporator, the refrigerant again enters into the compressor at high temperature, low pressure, vapor, and the cycle repeats. So next type of refrigeration system is vapor absorption refrigeration system. In this vapor absorption refrigeration system, the following parts are evaporator, absorber, generator, condenser, receiver, expansion valve, pump. As we all know, evaporator absorbs heat. So what is an absorber? In this, we are using water as a absorbent. And what is the generator? In this generator, we have water as well as the refrigerant, ammonia. And in condenser, also the same thing like that of VCS. In condenser, the phase change will happen from vapor to liquid. And in receiver, the high pressure liquid gets stored. And next is the expansion valve. In the expansion valve, the expansion process takes place, which reduce the pressure of the refrigerant. And in this vapor absorption system, we use pump. So we will pump the liquid at a high pressure. So in this vapor absorption system, the new thing is the absorber and the generator. So in this generator, we use ammonium solution, and in absorber, we use water. So about the solubility of the ammonia solubility is low, at low temperature and pressure higher, its solubility is low. The ammonia vapor leaving the evaporator is readily absorbed in the low temperature hot solution in the absorber. So next, this ammonia vapor is passed into the evaporator, which absorbs the heat in the confined space, or which absorbs the heat in the system. So this is all about the simple vapor absorption system. In this simple vapor absorption system, the work done on compression is very, very less than that of the vapor compression cycle. Also, so the leakage of refrigerant is very less, but the charging of refrigerant is very, very difficult in the vapor absorption system. Next, we shall compare the vapor compression system with the vapor absorption system based on type of energy. In vapor compression system, we use a high grade energy, and in vapor absorption system, we use a low grade energy. And about the energy supply is low in vapor compression system and high in vapor absorption system. And about the wear and tear is more in vapor compression system than the vapor absorption system. So next one is the suitability. So vapor compression system is much suitable than the vapor absorption system. And next, about the charging of refrigerant. So charging of refrigerant in vapor compression system is much more easier than the vapor absorption system. And about the leakage of refrigerant, there is more chances of leakage in vapor compression system than the vapor absorption system. And about the damage, so vapor compression system, liquid traces in suction line may damage the compressor. So there is more possibility of damaging the compressor in the vapor compression system than the vapor absorption system. The next thing to explain is the air conditioning system. So it is similar to that of a refrigeration system. So what is air conditioning? So air conditioning is a process of conditioning the air according to the human comfort, irrespective of external conditions. So in this, we are controlling the temperature, humidity, motion, and purity of air in the confined space. So in this also, we are maintaining the temperature of the air of the system below the surrounding temperature. So what are the basic elements in an air conditioning system? So the basic elements are fans, filters, refrigerating plant, means for heating, means of humidification and dehumidification, and control system. So let us explain one by one. So what is the use for a fan? So in this, fan is used for moving the air. So the flow of air is produced by means of fans. The next thing is filters. Filters is used for cleaning the air. So the next thing in the air conditioning system is refrigerating plant. So what is the use of refrigerating plant is it is connected to a heat exchange surface such as finned coils or chilled water sprays. So the next thing is the means for heating. So the air is heated by hot water or steam heated coils. The next thing is means of humidification and dehumidification. In humidification, we increase the humidity of the air by having more water vapor content. And in dehumidification, we are removing the water vapor in the present in the air. The next thing is control system. So control system mainly it is used to regulate the amount of cooling or warming of air by using control devices like sensors. So what are the types of air conditioning system used nowadays? So there are 6 air conditioning systems which is shown in the figure, mainly central air conditioner, portable air conditioner, cassette air conditioner, split air conditioner, window air conditioner, and floor mounted air conditioner. So in this, for domestic purpose, we all know that we use window air conditioner and split air conditioner. In industries, we use central air conditioning unit, cassette air conditioning unit, floor mounted air conditioning unit. For portable, in portable type, we have a portable air conditioner. Conclusion. So without the advent of refrigerators, the unreliable methods of storing food, would not only cause problems for taste but also health, even without rotting. The methods to preserve some foods required use of chemicals that were particularly hazardous over time. This refrigeration eliminated much of this, and as a result, we had a major impact on the economy. Thank you.